I hype me up, I gas me up, I hype me up, I gas me up, I hype me up, I gas me up. Take up space, sis. Got my room with this. Take up space, sis. I got my room with this. I'm a trip for this.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I was not going to do a live this morning, but I decided to jump on because I want to keep my 10 o'clock spot and I did not want to lose it. Good morning, Linda Gamble. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for joining me. So I came on this morning anyway. I don't have a whole lot to talk about, but we're going to talk about Simon and Portia and where they are. We're going to talk about Alfonso Ribeiro and Tyler Perry. And that's about it. I think that's about it. The Simon and Portia probably take up all of my time. Happy Wednesday. I hope everybody has a great Wednesday. Good morning, Lady Girl 13. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for joining me. I hope everyone has a wonderful Wednesday. I hope you all we're halfway through the week. It's hump day, so as usual, I have to go to work at 11, but we will get started. Did you all catch the live yesterday and last night with Me and Love Seen and Heard? I hope that you all got a chance to catch the live that was streamed on my page earlier. Good morning, Camille. The live that was streamed on my page earlier, and then that night we went live on Love Seen Heard page, and we were talking about daddy issues. So I hope you all got to catch that. It was a great conversation, so I hope you all got to catch it and enjoy it. But let's get into it. So I don't know if you all have been keeping up with the Simon, if you all watch Real Housewives. If not, if you watch it in the future, I'm sure everybody knows who Portia Williams is. So Portia and Simon Guobadia were married for, what were they married? 15 months? They were married for about 15 months, had a couple of weddings. They were doing good. All of a sudden, Portia filed for divorce. It came out that Simon Guobadia had filed for citizenship and was yet denied again. He does have a green card. He does have a valid green card. So he can legally stay over here and fly in and out of the country. But he was denied citizenship. And at that point, Portia announced her return to Real Housewives season 16, Sweet 16. And, she's coming back to Real Housewives. Simon is the petty. Listen, Lady Girl, Simon needs a peach. Do you hear me? Simon needs his very own. Simon needs to be the first male peach holder. He makes Peter look like Peter has nothing on Simon. Okay. So they're going through a divorce. She signed back on to season Sweet 16 of Real Housewives of Atlanta, and they have been going at it since. Since filing divorce, Simon says he was blindsided by the filing. They are fighting over the house. I have listen, that house, I would have packed my stuff and my baby stuff and got the heck on. The way that Simon is carrying on about this house, I would not. The way that he is coming for her job, I would not be thinking about that house. I would have given Simon back that house and moved on with my life. He's putting her job in jeopardy at this point. He sued the production company that works with Real Housewives of Atlanta, stating that he does not want them to film in the home. Now, as you know, Simon's name is the only name on the deed to the marital home. However, in a prenup that was signed days before, like a day before they got married, Simon said that if Portia, after only a year of marriage, if they were to divorce, then Portia would receive the marital home. Simon is now contesting the prenup, stating they were only married for 453 days. He wants his marital home back. His name is the only one on the deed. So the judge has ruled to allow Porsha to remain in the marital home while they go through the divorce. However, Simon has sued the production company to prevent them from filming in the home while filming Real Housewives of Atlanta. And so far, Porsha filed an emergency motion to ask a judge to allow her to film in Real Housewives, because the production company is now stating that if Porsha cannot film in the marital home, that they do not want to film her for Real Housewives season 16. So she has filed an emergency motion. Good morning, Sandra. She has filed an emergency motion. I'm not sure the outcome of that yet. Michelle Brown, if you all watch Michelle Brown, she has been reading the court documents regarding Simon and Porsha Guobadia and their divorce. So we shall see. We shall see what's going on with that divorce, if Porsha will be granted the ability to film in the house, since Simon has put a stop to it by suing the production company. And so every day they jump on the internet and they go back and forth, and they back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And so the latest update, I'm going to share my screen, so you all give me a second. And I'm going to show y'all what they're talking about today. They are on a petty train. And, I don't know. I think the judge might need to, step in on this one and calm the two down. Calm Simon and Porsha down, because, they are going at it. So let me share my screen. Let's see. Okay, so this is the latest from, let's see. Let's see what screen I want to share. My screen, sharing the right screen. There's Tamar. We're going to get to Tamar a little later. Okay, so the latest is right now. It says the divorce drama between Porsha Williams and Simon Guobadia is heating up, getting more intense. They are already clashing over their prenuptial agreement and marital home, and the situation has escalated further. Simon has now subpoenaed Dish Nation, Bank of America, and the City National Bank for information about Porsha's finances. He argues that their prenup should be voided because Porsha's financial situation changed significantly after she signed a big deal with NBC Universal Entertainment. Simon is seeking detailed financial records from Porsha's time on Dish Nation to back up his claims. So Simon has now subpoenaed the courts for her financial records. Again, this is, he's also subliminally accused Porsha of stealing a watch, and that if his watch does not pop back up, then he will call the authorities. He's basically saying Porsha stole his watch. At this point, I would have gave Simon that house back. It's not, he is messing with her livelihood. Real Housewives doesn't even really want to film her if they can't film her in the home. I would not be playing with Simon. I would get my stuff, go, and find a new house. Let's see where we are. I'll get to Porsha. Now, Porsha responded to this morning, but let me show you what Simon said. Simon said, I'm going to need people to stop talking about citizenship because a family member engaged unsuccessfully in relinquishing their U.S. citizenship for tax avoidance purposes. Stop throwing stones at glass houses. Let me read that again because I butchered that. I'm going to need people to stop talking about citizenship because a family member engaged unsuccessfully in relinquishing their U.S. citizenship for tax avoidance purposes. Stop throwing stones at glass houses. And then Porsha responded this morning by saying, Happy Wednesday. If a person concealed their criminal past and provided fake identification for a green card, is that still a valid green card in the U.S.? Inquiring minds. And then she put glass houses with a time, like time is ticking for Simon. So, they woke up, both of them woke up being petty. Good morning, love, seen her. Good morning. Both of them woke up being petty. So I want to read some of Porsha's comments because the people are eating Porsha up in her comments. The people are not going for, a lot of people go up, a lot of people talk about Simon and his petty, but the people are coming for Porsha in her comments. Now, this is what Porsha put on her page this morning, and we're just going to read a few of the comments. This comment right here says, this is just for the show. Ain't no way in the world building up drama and hype for ratings. These celebrities do this all the time. They leak their own stories to the blogs and everything. Someone said, if it's over, let it go. Someone said, stop the petty stuff. You should have found all this about him before you married him. You give your body, then ask questions after. Let's see. Let me try to go down. Hold on. I'm going to have to come back in. They tearing Porsha up in the comments, y'all. Looks like they are tired of Porsha and Simon being petty every day. They are tired. The people are tired of Simon and Porsha. Let's see. Why is my thing not letting me read my comments? Let's try this one more time. I want y'all to hear the comments. To see the comments, rather. I don't know why my computer won't let me. Now, if I didn't have y'all on live, I could see all the comments. Tell me what you done. It's not going to let me read the comments. I may have to read them off of without sharing my screen because it's not letting me. It's not letting me see the comments. Okay, we're going to stop. Let me get back to you guys. Tell me what you done. But anyway, so I'll try to read the comments without sharing the screen because it will not let me. It's not going to let me. Good morning, Cookie from the Shy. Good morning. Good morning. You said, what did you say? Love it? Oh, they're tearing her up. She thought everybody loved her. Simon, I mean, let's be clear. Porsha got an army behind her because when Simon comes with his petty, they be tearing him up. But they are tearing Porsha up this morning in her comments. I think they're tired. I think people tired of both of them. I think the show hasn't even aired, and neither one of them will stop. So I think, I think people are just tired of the both of them, to be honest. Let's see. It still won't let me see the comments. I hate to go to my phone and have to read off these comments. But anyway, you all can see it on Porsha's page. See that she is, see what's going on. She's being tore up in these comments. What do you all think if you were getting a divorce from someone? Now, this is my question for Porsha. I stopped following the saga. They're exhausting. They're exhausting, and I'm too old for them. Cooking from the Shy. This is my first time covering them because Porsha and Simon truly get on my nerves. They are a mess. They don't stop. They don't stop. Thank you, Love Seeing Her. Make sure you all hit the like button as you come in. I appreciate you. I truly, truly appreciate you. Thank you for stopping through. Make sure you hit the like button. Thank you. Yeah, so I try not to cover Simon and Porsha a lot because they don't stop. But I have nothing to talk about this morning. So we're going to talk about Simon and Porsha and all their drama. What else? Oh, so my question to you all is, if you are married, they were married for about 14 months. The marital home, again, I explained this at the beginning of the video, the marital home is in Simon's name. However, in the prenup, Simon did say if they were married for a year that he would give Porsha the marital home until they at least sold the home. Porsha is fighting for a house that is now causing her job to be put in jeopardy because the production company, Simon has sued the production company and asked them not to film in the home. And Porsha has filed an emergency motion to be able to film in the home because now the production company is saying if they can't film Porsha in the marital home, then they do not want to film Porsha at all. So what would you all do? Would you all continue to fight for this house? If Porsha is saying Simon is not a U.S. citizen and he's in debt, why is Porsha fighting for this $7 million mansion that she wants Simon to pay for? I do not understand. I don't understand. Porsha has not grown. She has not learned from Cordell. Listen, Lady Girl 13, listen. Same thing I thought. But the only difference is with Cordell put her out. I don't know if that's why she's fighting so hard. She doesn't want the reputation that, she's had these two husbands and both of them have put her out of their homes. because, Cordell changed locks and she couldn't get back in there. And, she ended up going to get her own home. I think she's allowed her mother to move into that home, that mansion that she has. But Porsha has her own mansion. You want Simon to pay for this $7 million mansion while you live in it. And it's only a temporary situation anyway, because the prenup only allows you to stay in the home until it's sold. And I'm sure Simon is going to do everything in his power to sell the home just to prevent you from living in it. He is about my age, and I don't understand why he's going to tit for tat with someone my daughter's age. She needs to flee that house and buy her own. Exactly. To me, it's not worth the headache. Why are you fighting for this mansion that this man is requesting your financial records, putting your job in jeopardy? The marriage is over. Y'all were married for a year. Cut the losses. We can both just sell the home, cut the losses, and move on. Y'all dragging this divorce out. Y'all being petty every day. Move on. I would let it go and work to get my own. She got her own mansion. I know she let her mama move in, but she got her own mansion, baby. Go back to your own mansion. Get you a condo. Get something. I would get the heck out of that house that has anything to do with Simon. I would make this divorce go by as fast as possible, and I would get the heck on. Good morning, Brenda Wallace. Good morning. Thank you for joining me. You all, as you come in, please make sure you hit the like button for me, please. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So yeah, Cosmic Angel says, hey, Kicking It with Courtney and fam. Love and blessings to all in here. Love seeing her, Didi Star 73. Love and blessings to all in here. The P in Horsea. The P in Horsea stands for petty. I love it, Cosmic Angel. I love it, Cosmic Angel. Thank you for coming in. Thank you so much. I appreciate you coming in, stopping through, showing love. So P. Willis is a Horsea, huh? Okay. I feel like this is a storyline too. You think So Love seeing her? Because I don't know if Simon is filming. I don't know. I think that Simon is very disgruntled that she filed for divorce, and she blindsided him. Because y'all remember when Porsha filed for divorce, like 3 days before she filed for divorce, they were just over in Dubai, and she was saying be his peace. So I think he's just bitter and petty. He moved on from Fallon with her, and he got embarrassed. And so I think Simon is just a petty individual. I think Simon is being mean and petty. I would never leave him alone. You wouldn't leave him? I would leave him alone. Okay. You said you would leave him alone. Listen, Brenda Wallace, I would give Simon that house back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, baby. Leave me alone. Get me out of this marriage. Leave me alone. Let me move forward with my Real Housewives return. And I would leave Simon and pay him dust. Going back and forth on social media every day. Baby, like I said, they are tearing Porsha up in those comments. Let me see if I can pull it up from my phone and read off some of the comments. Because, again, they were going in on Porsha. And Porsha was, Porsha thought, I guess Porsha has seen some of the comments in the blogs where they go in on Simon. But they were tearing Porsha up this morning. Love Seeing Her says, yes, Cosmic Angel. Let's see. Brenda Wallace, now his ex is saying she's still in love with him. Fallon's not in love with Simon. Fallon is broke. Simon provided a luxury. And I'm starting to wonder, is there something, and this, excuse me if this is, a bit much for some of you all in here, but I'm wondering if there is a problem with Simon in bed. It seems like these women like the luxury lifestyle that Simon is able to provide for them. But something about Simon, Fallon cheated with the pool boy that she knew could not provide her the lifestyle that Simon was providing her. She had the house, Simon had to pay the house for like a year up until the divorce, and Fallon has not been up since. I don't think Fallon loved Simon, because you wouldn't have had an affair with a pool boy and had a whole baby while you were married, and you didn't even have a baby by your husband. So I think that Fallon misses the lifestyle that Simon was able to provide for her. But I definitely do not think that she was in love with Simon. Fallon is a fat Faison lie. Fallon does not love Simon. Love don't make you have a baby by the pool boy. Love Seeing Her says for Porsha, because what else will she talk about this season? Listen, Porsha, if Porsha don't get Simon, if Portia don't get that judge to let her film in the house, Portia ain't gonna talk about nothing this season because they're not gonna film her if she can't film that. And another thing, I did not pull it up this morning, but I wanted to show you all. Okay, you know Portia's best friend Shamea is coming on the show this year. Shamea finally got her peach. They've said they wanted Shamea for a long time, but Shamea's husband did not want to film. But I guess they finally came to an agreement, and Shamea has her peach. I'll probably show you all this at a later date, maybe tomorrow. But Shamea has a $9 million mansion. And I have the video of her mansion. I don't know if that's why Portia is fighting so hard for this house. Are you competing with the other girls? Are you trying to look like a boss? Portia, you have a name for yourself. You built a name for yourself over the years. I would, like I said, I would get a condo. I would get a house, something I could film in, get this divorce done and over with and move on. But, I can't tell other people how to do, but I would have left that house. My peace would mean more to me than a house. Exactly. Because y'all, now I'm thinking both of y'all petty. Both of y'all childish and both of y'all are petty because I promise you I wouldn't be fighting over this house. I promise you I would not be going back and forth over this house. Cookie from the Shy says, even though her mom is in her house, she can go and stay there until she can stack her money up and buy another one. Let her mom keep that house. It would be worth it to move for the little girl's sake. Listen, Portia could have went back to that house. Portia could have been with, and I don't think Portia has to get any money up. I think, she signed, they gave her like $2 million. Portia could have found a real estate agent. I'm sure they know plenty of real estate agents in Atlanta. Found an agent, got them to find her. Like I said, even if it's a condo, just until she's able to find something that is settling for her and her daughter, I would have gave that house back. Gave Simon that house back. And my name is not on the deed. I'm not going to keep fighting you. I'm not. I wouldn't. Let's see. Let me make sure I'm not skipping over comments. Special K, good morning. Good morning, Special K. Thank you for joining. Again, as you all come in, please make sure you hit the like button. She says, Simon is a clown. Simon is King Petty. Just here to inspire says, Cosmic Angel is one of my other accounts I love, but I'll sub from it. Hey, look at my girl. My sister is always support. That's right, sister. Cosmic Angel, I didn't know who that was. Portia. Okay, I should have known that was you, sister. I should have known. Everybody, make sure you subscribe to Jess Here to Inspire. Make sure that you are, she has Jess Crown Source Jewelry. We see now Cosmic Angel and Jess Here to Inspire. Make sure that you all subscribe and support, please. Also, Love Seen Heard has a page. Subscribe and support. I would have kept my dignity. This is from Love Seen Heard. I would have kept my dignity. She is already a side chick. Now just bow out gracefully. Exactly, Love Seen Heard. Just let it go. Let it go. Finally, someone married with money as they come onto the show. Has this happened since season 1? I don't think so. And Shamea and her husband have been married for some years. They have been married. They've had a steady marriage, a good marriage. They have 2 children together. Shamea has always kept all her jobs. Shamea's husband, he's an African as well. I don't know what he does for a living, but he's also been, very financially stable. And Shamea has never stopped working. Shamea has kept all of her jobs. She was an announcer for the Atlanta Hawks. She was doing radio with Big Tigger in Atlanta. I think she stopped doing that, but she was doing radio. Shamea always works. We saw Portia quit all her jobs, lose all her income, and depend on Simon. Love Seen Her says, okay, now it makes sense trying to be like your friends. That's what I'm thinking. Is it now that you're returning to the Real Housewives, are you trying to compete with the girls? Because what else could it have been? I don't understand. Cookie from the Shy, I really believe she's staying because of what she went through with Cordell. So you think what happened with Cordell, you mean Cordell putting her out and changing the locks and she couldn't get back in the house? So now she's fighting Simon. I think so too, Cookie from the Shy. I think because Cordell put her out, changed the locks, and that was her first marriage, she doesn't want to be known for, kind of losing her home. I don't know. I don't think she wants to be known for losing her home to Simon again, the same as she did Cordell. So I can definitely agree with that. I could definitely agree. Cosmic Angel says it's going to be nature and spirit. That's what this page is. Cosmic Angel. Cosmic Angel is going to be nature. Also, that's definitely up my alley. Angel and spirit. So I'm all here for it. And I'll tell you all, I'm like a multifaceted person. I go down all type of rabbit holes, conspiracy theories. I like spiritual things, all things spiritual, angel numbers, all type of stuff. I'm that type of person. I'm a free thinker. I encourage free thinking. So, I would definitely love to see what the Cosmic Angel page has in store. Sounds like my type of party. Good morning, Soulstar Music Lover. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for joining. Hey, Journey to Jasmine. Hey, sis. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. I love Journey to Jasmine. If you all are not, I'm sure you all already are, because she's a big dog out here in these YouTube streets. Make sure you have subscribed to Journey to Jasmine. Thank you so much for stopping through. I feel honored. Thank you. And let's see. Cordell was really mean. You think so? I don't really remember a whole lot about Cordell. I think Cordell was kind of controlling. He was older. I do remember that he was older and a little bit controlling. I don't remember a whole lot about Cordell. Simon is going to get his. Brenda, you think Simon is going to get his? That's why you are my I know that's right, Cosmic Angel. You my sister. I told you we sisters. I knew from day one. He cheated on every woman. Simon cheated. Simon said, show the receipts. Simon said he didn't cheat on nobody. Simon said you have to show the receipts. Show him some receipts because he keeps his. I don't know. I don't know if Simon has cheated. I haven't personally seen evidence of Simon cheating. But I'll take your word for it. I'm subscribing Cosmic Angel and Journey to Jasmine. Yes, make sure you all go subscribe. I love you too, boo. Been hanging with family. I saw a picture. I like the picture of you. I think it was you and your niece. It was so cute. So cute. And Journey to Jasmine, you are just such a natural beauty. So yeah, I did see your pictures. I hope that you all had a great time. Hope you enjoyed your Memorial Day break. Let's see. Okay, and Alf. Good morning. Good morning. Alf, how do you say your name? Is it Alf MC or Alf Mac? I see a lot of people say it different. And I'm like, am I saying it wrong? Tell me if I'm saying your name wrong. I don't want to say your name wrong. Thank you for joining. Good morning. Good morning. Portia was a whole other person when she first came on. We soon learned that she was a facade. Portia has transitioned a whole lot since her initial season on Real Housewives. To me, she came on very naive. She was married to an older Cordell. It seems like he was kind of, she was kind of trying to be this housewife, but she was still very young. And then we got Portia, single, turned up Portia. So we've seen Portia transition a lot. We know P. Willie will get in the field. She don't mind getting in the field. So, we've seen Portia transition a bit. Cordell was allegedly in the closet. I wanted to say that, Cosmic Angel, but I didn't want to offend nobody. But yeah, he was allegedly. And then he tried to, didn't he try to talk to Claudia Jordan one season? Didn't he try to date her? Like I said, I haven't watched Real Housewives since NeNe left. I'm a big, huge NeNe fan. I love Portia as well. I like Portia. I think Portia is good TV. But NeNe was my favorite housewife. When she left, I left. I kind of haven't watched since then. But I do think I'm going to tune into season 16 to see what the girls are talking about. Let's see. It's Alf Mac, but I'm fine with however you all say it when you say it. Okay. Thank you for that clarification. I appreciate it. I know everybody else be saying Alf Mac, and I'll be like Alf MC, and I'll be dead wrong. But thank you, sis, for giving me that clarification. I will definitely say your name as it should be said, sis. Yes, good morning, good people. I'm so excited to have you all in here. I miss it. Listen, I post, if y'all watch my shorts, I post a lot of old clips of Real Housewives, like some old clips. And NeNe just gives good TV. I don't care what they say. I don't care what NeNe did. It's time to let bygones be bygones. It would have been amazing to bring NeNe back for season 16, especially with the rift between her and Portia. It would have just made for great TV. If they're trying to revamp the series and you're keeping some OGs and bringing some new girls, why not bring Queen OG, the one who set it off, the one who started it? Nene is great TV. I don't care what people say about the lawsuit. Nene is great TV. And I would have been all here for it. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning. Thank you for joining, Creole Girl. I appreciate you for coming in, stopping through. Again, make sure you all hit the like button as you come in. Okay, I'm about to transition off of you've been saying Alpha MC too, Jazz. Me too. Me too, but I had seen a couple of people say Alpha Mac, and I'm like, am I wrong or are they wrong? So I'm so glad she clarified that for me, because I don't want to say anyone's name wrong, and I will butcher a name. So, don't think it's on purpose. Let's see. Love Seeing Her says Portia plays the dumb blonde role, but she really is a smart woman. Yeah, I think Portia is smart. I think she's a little ditzy at times, but she's smart. She's she's business savvy. She knows how to move. She knows how to move in the business world. She keeps a job. Portia keeps a job. Williams now. She can get and keep a job. I'm sorry, I did not like Nene at first, but then she got mean. I think Nene, now let me talk about Nene. I think Nene towards the end, let me tell you something. Nene built that franchise on her back. And again, I'm speaking from a Nene fan perspective, because I am a Nene fan. I think Nene built that franchise on her back. And I do think that Nene's ego grew, as anyone's ego would. I think this has happened on New York. This has happened on Jersey with Teresa Giudice. The OC girls had their egos, but because Nene is a Black woman and it was highlighted, I think when Black women pop it, we always tell them to be humble, but the white girls do it all the time. They pop it. They talk about, their accolades. I do think Nene developed a bit of an ego, but I do think the bigger the show became and the bigger the star Nene became, I do think the girls were jealous. It's like we have to take out, same thing like with Mariah Huq. They have to take out the top dog because they want that top spot. And I think the girls conspired with the production to get rid of Nene. And that's just my take on it. That's just my take. But I respect your opinion. I respect your thought process. Same here, Courtney. I have not watched Housewives since Nene, because it ain't been, Nene was the draw. Let's see. Cookie from the Shy said Portia needs to take a break from trying to be a wife and focus solely on being a businesswoman and a mom. Portia needs to find a house. Portia needs to find her a house, because I would give Simon that house back, give him a divorce, and never look back. They need to bring Nene back, maybe next season. I don't think Andy will ever, humble himself enough to say that Nene is definitely needed back on the show. I just don't see it. If he didn't do it by now, I just don't see it. I think that he is standing firm in his stance that the door is closed. And, I hate that. And this is Just Angel's other page, Just Crown Source Jewelry. Make sure she has beautiful pieces over there. Make sure you go check her out. And now they're getting watch time and like from all here too. And now you're getting watch time and a like from all. Jessica came from her 3 pages, giving me all the love. I appreciate you, sis. I love you to pieces. Thank you. I've been saying it wrong too. So everybody, we got Alpha Mac's name correct. And I'm so happy we did, because I felt like I was saying her name wrong. She is a huge supporter, and I appreciate you, Alpha Mac. I truly, truly do. Let me see. My work stuff is popping up on my computer. I apologize, you guys. Journey to Jasmine said facts. Something I said, you said facts. I know it's about Nene. I know you were feeling me about Nene. I know that had to be what we were talking about. Nene was my favorite from season 1. I only hate when she didn't see when her ego hurt her image. Yeah, like I said, I think the white girls get to pop it all the time. They get to pop it, and then when Nene, they wanted to humble Nene, and Nene was really doing her thing. Nene had a TV show. She was on, what was that TV show that Nene was on? I cannot remember the name of the TV show. Nene was doing comedy tours. Nene was popping it. Nene knew that she built that franchise. So, I mean, she did take it a little too far, but, I think we always want to humble, the Black girls when they start popping it, when they get put on. And we don't do that to other people. I really didn't like, I can't stand Kim. I cannot stand Kim. I don't like Kim at all. I don't even like when people be like, bring Kim back for what? For what? Buy weed? No, I don't like Kim. Let's see. Alf Mac. Okay. Let's see. It's been whacked since my Aunt Nene. Listen, it has not been the same. The girls have not been able to cultivate the same type of audience that Nene brought. And that's just the bottom line. It has not been good since Nene left. Nene was an asset to Real Housewives of Atlanta, but I wasn't a fan of hers. And that's the truth. Now, see, I can respect that because, you know, she was definitely an asset, even if you didn't like her. I respect that comment. Good morning. Portia needs to take a page from Mel and ignore him. Okay. Portia needs to just get her own house. My house is echoing, kicking it with Courtney right now. I appreciate you, sis. Let's see. Portia is not playing this divorce right to me. She should have gotten a list. Did you? I don't know if you came in here late, Alf Mac. I said the same thing. I said a condo, but Portia should have gotten a condo, gotten the heck on, pushed through, kept moving, and gave Simon the deuces, got the divorce, and moved on. Ain't no way I'm going to keep fighting this man over a $7 million mansion that I know I can't pay for by myself anyway. I'm not about to keep fighting you. Yes, make sure you all subscribe to Jess Crown Source Jewelry and get you some nice pieces. Let's see. You dropping a link today? I'll go ahead and drop the link. I was going to talk about, I wanted to talk about Tyler Perry and Alfonso Ribeiro too, but I ain't got much time. I done stayed on this topic way too long reading these comments, but let me drop this link. And so if you all want to come up, I have dropped the link. You all can come up and talk to me. It's so hard to try to talk, trying to talk up here by yourself. So it's so much easier when y'all come up and I have somebody to bounce off of, because I'll just sit here and read the comments and be laughing to myself all day. Glee and the new normal. Thank you, Lady Girl 13. Thank you. She played Coach. What was it? Coach something. I can't even remember her name, but she was a coach. Yes, Journeys to Jasmine. KKK. Kim is a no for me. Good morning, Jess Angel. Good morning.
Hey, people. I love y'all.
We love you back.
Everybody in the chat love seeing her. I had a blast last night. Glad Journey to Jasmine is back so she can get on her content.
Yes.
In here. Let's got some content up. But yeah, I love all of you all.
Didi,
miss you all.
Didi,
but
hold on a second. Didi, your device is not there. It is. Your device is connected. Never mind. Okay, I'm sorry, Jess Angel.
Okay. Well, let me get back. Let me go ahead and turn off the mic so I can finish cooking. I'm in the camera. But Nene, top dog. Nene should still be top dog. She didn't get herself groomed and polished to run through this industry as a Black woman. She needed some help from like a Vivica Fox or because she messed up real bad when she told that person that heckled her at that comedy show, I hope your Uber driver rapes you. That shit was happening in real life. That wasn't good.
Oh, wow. I forgot about that, but yeah, good point.
And she was feeling herself when she had her sitcom. It was like, yeah, sis, you did the damn thing, but you still got a ways to go. She just needed the artistry polishing to remain the strong Black woman on top that she was.
You're right. I forgot about that.
And again, I did stand-up comedy.
Is that when she got kicked off with Candy for that comment?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I remember.
And you know how Candy is about her image, but yet stand-up is no fucking joke. Like Wendy could come off of her platform and do some stand-up because she's been holding audiences' attention by herself for years. Nene was part of an ensemble. She just stood out.
Right. I don't know. I love Nene needs to come back. I think she's been humbled. She got a slice of humble pie. Bring Nene back. Bring her back.
She need a YouTube channel, a good one.
I don't know why Nene will not. She has a page. I don't know, after when she did that Carlos King interview and she got him like 1 million views, I don't know why that didn't spark something in her to cultivate her own type of podcast. I don't know. Nene has it. Nene has that it factor. She has that sense of humor. She has that it
She
factor.
has it all. She has it all.
It's time for her to make, I know she was blackballed. That's why I was so passionate about the situation that happened with her and Portia, because she was already blackballed, and for another Black woman to kind of keep her pigeonholed in that when she's trying to make a comeback. But I wish the best.
And whoever gave her the word on that, I think it was for her, not for her to come tell everybody. That whole moving silence thing, it means something, especially in Hollywood. And if people know, oh, she's gonna go on social media and run her mouth, instead of having real social media savvy and putting about 2 million in her subscribers real quick, because she'll get them quick. But she needs that.
I'm ready. I'm ready, Nene, come back.
Let's pray for Nene's social media savvy.
Let's pray for Nene. Good morning, Love Seen Heard. Good morning. Good morning.
I don't let y'all see me and my look, because when you work at home.
I didn't even turn my camera on. Yeah, I don't want to see what's going on over
look,
here.
I got on there. Oh Lord. Like, hey, can you get that out of there when you get Good morning, y'all. I'm in a mood today. I'm still hyped up from last night, so I'm just excited this morning. It's good to see everybody. And I got some stuff I think it was Journey to Jasmine. Don't throw tomatoes. Don't nobody throw tomatoes, but I got a slightly different thought about Kim.
I don't want to hear, but I'm about to drop you down. I'm going to drop you down, Love. No, I'm just kidding.
Look, she's a train wreck. She is good TV. She's a train wreck. And especially, I got to see why her and her husband going through all the madness. That would be a good TV show. I'm sorry, it would.
Except that she feels like she's better than them, and she doesn't go through or have to do any of the stuff that they have to do. That part is unfair.
And she doesn't
That's
value
unfair,
Black women.
and they need to hold her accountable. See, she got to skate by with all that drama she left. See, she left some stuff on the table. We need to address that. We need her to come back so we can talk about how you try to dog Nene, who brought you on the show. We need her to
They don't make good girl panties in her size.
Well, that's true. That is true. So that's the only reason why I'm saying it. Not that I liked her, but when she first came, I thought she was gonna be, the cool gal that hang with the girls. You know what I'm saying? But then she turned out to be on the other side. She was just all about herself. I hated the way she did Candy. Candy was so generous to her, and she really did Candy dirty. She really did.
Karma's a blonde-haired bee.
It surely is, because now she is.
Now, Kim does have a storyline currently with the divorce.
Kim is off the chain, and then her girls followed in her footsteps.
Yeah, her daughter is engaged to like a baseball player or something like that. Kim done ruined all the money, gambling. I mean, she has a storyline, but Kim is just not my cup of tea. She's just not. I don't think she likes Black women.
And it's no, she in competition.
Yeah, so I don't know. They need Real Housewives has to do something. If this season, hopefully Portia and the new girls bring it, because if this season does not, I don't know. I don't know how much RHOA is going to roll is going to last with, if this season does not do it, I don't know. I don't know how much they got left in them.
I think this season is going to bring a little something, not what we want, but a little something. One of the girls said she's kind of getting iced out, but she's buddied up with Drew. Oh God, I got to look up her name again.
Let me transition. Okay, so y'all know Drew and Melody are cool from Mimosas with Melody, and then Melody gave Drew a birthday shout out on her birthday. And they were just talking about, through divorce, she was helping Drew through her divorce with some encouragement. Not Martell and Ralph pop up. Not
copycat.
Wasn't that crazy?
Like that is sit down. They act like some groupies. Sit down.
They try so hard.
They are groupies.
They are groupies.
They are.
Okay.
Their wives is beautiful and talented. And they want some of it.
Journey to Jasmine coined a phrase over here in the live with KKK Kim. I love it. Send her back to the trailer park, Lady Girl 13 says.
That's right. That's right.
KK Kim back to the trailer park. I forgot. I see your comment about her getting booed during stand-up. Soulstar says, I think the last few seasons, Nene may have been burnt out. No one can deny she was top dog. Watching the old episodes is hilarious. Yes, I'm going to have to keep posting like some old clips. I posted an old clip of Portia in Kenya. I got an old clip of Nene from like season 1. It's hilarious. It got like 14,000 views, y'all. That clip is hilarious of Portia and of Nene from season 1.
We got. Can I say one thing? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say one thing about Nene.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie. I like Nene before she got that nose job, because it seemed like when she got the nose done, she kind of started feeling herself. You know what I'm saying? When she started getting a better weave. I like the Nene from season 1 with bad hair. You know, she didn't have nothing about
it.
I don't blame her. I'm gonna have to post a picture because they just did a side by side on Nene recently of like season 1.
I like that Nene, the hood girl.
Season 1 Nene was goated.
Oh yeah, she was that girl back then. We all could relate. She was like the girl I grew up with. She in my age.
And the shade she gave Phaedra.
Yes.
She did not like Phaedra, saying they were from the same town. She did not like
that Phaedra. Was so funny. And when Phaedra who did she go talk to? Her sister or something? Girl, Phaedra was out there. Now, a lot of people don't like Phaedra. Phaedra is grimy. And
Journey to Jasmine, I did not see you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Didi.
No, you good. You good. I'm just being. Look, I'm supposed to be working, but I can't because this is fun to me. I'm gonna have to figure out how I can do YouTube full time because this is fun. I love it.
Look, we're gonna all try to
go to work.
Girl, you good? I just popped up.
Jasmine.
Good morning. Good morning. I when you dropped the link, I was just coming back from the grocery store. I was like, let me make a little stare so I can call in.
Hello.
Hello, girl.
Good morning. I hope y'all are well.
We are. Okay, let's get on TP and Alfonso Ribeiro real quick.
Yeah,
I was like, please talk about that.
Y'all know I ain't got but 10 minutes, and I
know.
Let me see if I can pull up that. Y'all know I'm a work in progress. I did not save these slides to my StreamYard. So I'm gonna have to go into my messages and pull this one.
Trust God. Look, we all work in progress.
I'm a work in progress, you guys. Just bear with me.
We are.
This is the fun part where we'll be able to look back and be like, girl, remember
how wretched I was when I started, but y'all just bear with me. Growing pains, okay?
Look, your intro fire, boo.
Thank you. So it is Alfonso Ribeiro from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air shades Tyler Perry on X after a fan suggests he needs Tyler Perry for a career reboot. Carlton said, I don't need that man or ever want that man to do anything for me. And hello. I'm telling y'all now, I am not a fan of Tyler Perry, nor Oprah, nor any of those people. I think idolize them, and Christian Keys was trying to expose. I know he was talking about Tyler Perry.
He got a big chunk of money. Allegedly,
he got money, and he disappeared, and he went back to
he's being looked at. It's like
I'm on his Instagram, Christian Keys. He goes live sometimes, and I knew it was something a while back. $1 or something, because some of the things he used to say, he was giving little implications of something a long time ago.
Yeah.
But he just couldn't come out with it. And my story, sorry, I'm a survivor.
I was just going to say.
You see it.
Yes.
You've been through it. Yes. All the time. He didn't have to say a word. He didn't have to say nothing. His everything that he couldn't even get the words together, but it told me something for real happened to him.
He shouldn't have said nothing about Tyler, because now I'm like, so. But I always it was a little money.
Look, go do your research on YouTube. There's plenty of videos out there where people exposing Tyler. They just get
the plays exposed Tyler before he ever
Well,
got on
yeah.
TV or a movie screen.
Yeah, yeah. And remember those, and they keep saying that all that stuff is stolen from stand-up trans comedy. That's what they saying.
Oh yeah, it was a whole lady that had that character in her play.
Oh,
Medea, yep.
Oh, see, y'all giving me information. I'm gonna have to look this up.
Girl, you
For
know
real.
I'm in
I
the
didn't know that either,
entertainment
Courtney.
world.
I'm a YouTube junkie. I watch YouTube more than TV. So
Me too.
I don't watch TV a whole lot, to be honest. I'm not
YouTube
a
is TV.
yeah,
It is.
it is.
Exactly. You don't have to
And
watch
if
the
you
show,
don't
just
get
jump
it,
on YouTube.
yeah, if you don't get it, you just don't get it. My husband like, why do you? He watches YouTube, but he's like, you just really be into it. I'm like, cause you gotta. It's the people you gotta watch. He watch vegan shows. That's not fun. You gotta watch what's happening on social media. You know.
You gotta
Mhm.
have some variety.
So what do y'all think? Do y'all think that do y'all think that Alfonso knows something about Tyler and he knows, that that's not the route he needs to go? Do you all think he was just being shady? What are y'all thoughts?
Well, I think that for what Alfonso has shown us after Fresh Prince and whatnot, I just don't think that Tyler Perry is the lane for him. And I think that he thinks that too. Like, nah, not really, because he's like a game show host person. I mean, is he struggling or something? Why is somebody saying that he needs a career reboot in the first
They
place?
don't see.
He came out and said that ever since he played, the only thing I know, he said ever since he played Carlton, nobody sees him as any other character.
And he's still mad about it.
Well, he should have played it so well. But that's what happens. You get typecast. But he's good in his little game shows or whatever other little, shows he get. But I guess the money is not as, nice as being on a regular TV show.
It's one of those things where I'm sorry. I thought you was finished. Go ahead.
Oh, no, that's fine. I just think that, yes, he knows something about Tyler. And he like, nah, I can't go down that route. Well, what Christians say? Okay.
I mean, you don't even have to be behind the scenes and know stuff. Like, you can look on the surface and see Tyler Perry is like kind of colorist when it comes to dark-skinned black men.
Come on.
Always the villain. The light-skinned one always has a bad wig and is a savior. Like, and Alfonso, would he not be pegged because he is on a darker hue? Would he not be pegged as a villain? And maybe he doesn't want to be typecast or reboost his.
He doesn't want to be running through the house doing the Carlton dance.
Right.
Because I can see Tyler doing that to him for real.
You already know.
Amazing points. I think that Tyler Perry, I think we're just in an area of exposure. I think that a lot of these people have gotten away with treacherous behavior behind the scenes for years and years. And I think that certain people are just not willing to sell themselves short, for $1.
Yeah, I agree.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Alfonso may have heard some things, may have seen some things, may know some things, behind the scenes. Like I said,
he's Will Smith's friend.
Huh?
But he's Will Smith's friend.
That part, I was not going to say that, but that part.
What Will Smith be doing, y'all?
Great points being made.
What Will Smith be doing, y'all?
Yes, I swear y'all gonna force me to do a
Dwayne Martin.
What Will be doing?
Dwayne Martin, August Alsina, Brashear Gray, allegedly.
And what's the other little boy? Orlando Brown, allegedly.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that too.
Oh, see, y'all, I don't know.
Let's do a long trending topic one day, y'all, and just go in.
That's why I'm gonna have to do it at night. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to start doing lives at night. Y'all know I have to be at work at 11, so I try to come on for a little quick hour. But we're gonna start going live at night when I get off of work. See, and I'm a night owl anyway. I be up all night.
Me too.
So we can talk and share, swap stories. And like I said, I like stuff like. I'm gonna be honest. I like going in, like I be thinking conspiracy theories, like I deep dive into rabbit holes, all types of stuff. So we can always get on and talk and swap stories. And y'all keeping me. I forgot about Will Smith and his, his other side.
That's right up my alley, Courtney. I would love to talk
Yes.
about that kind of stuff.
Yes, that's
Look, I'm up all the time.
Jasmine's a sis star, so she'll definitely be in on the supernatural metaphysical talks.
Yes.
We need another daddy's night, Dee Dee.
Yes.
Look, I'm gonna tell y'all, I could not go to bed last night. I was up thinking about more content. So therefore, we got some coming.
So I enjoyed last night talking about the conversation. If you all missed it, the conversation stemmed from I just woke up. I was kind of uninspired yesterday. And I woke up and I was going to cancel my live because I really didn't want to talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville. Y'all, that can be draining.
Girl,
I'm really just not that interested in these people, to be honest, anymore.
Yeah,
I'm
there with Courtney. I'm there.
And and all of their shenanigans, I'm just not, and I wanted to cancel my live, but I did see a comment regarding Chris Fletcher. Oh, somebody was saying we owe Lexi an apology. And that's how the conversation started with the daddy. We talked about our step parents. I have a story with my stepmom, so does Dee Dee, how we were raised. And I felt like my father did not protect me. And I was just wanting to offer, I never not believed Lexi. I want people to understand that I never did not believe her story. I just was giving her pointers because I was able, and this was something that Dee Dee had to help me realize. I was able to start therapy at a young age, at 15. And I've continued that therapy on, I'm 38. I've continued that therapy. And so in that, I've been able to be a little bit more emotionally intelligent. And some people don't get it at the same time as others. And that's okay. Our healing journey is ours for ourselves. But I do want Lexi to understand that pushing forward, you'll be holding on to something, holding on to that. And those people will move on with their lives. And I don't want her to, I'm the type, I'm not going to let someone control my emotions and control how I show up and keep me pigeonholed to those emotions. I like to unpack things and keep going. And I wish that for Lexi. I never thought she was lying. I think Chris was selfish. I think he was a selfish father. I think that all of his kids are affected. I think that we're seeing that in the adult children still to this day. We see it with Chris Jr. I think that was, effects of his father. I think that a lot of people, and I was just saying, I think a lot of people blame Nell. I don't think that Nell was a stellar stepmom. I do not. What I do think, though, is that Chris was the father. Chris should have been protecting his daughter. Chris should have been setting boundaries. Chris should have set the tone for how his daughter would have been treated. Chris left his house with Nell for 2 years and left Nell to tell his daughter that he was not there. So Chris, that lets me know that Chris just didn't give a damn about nobody but Chris at that time. So I just, we shared our opinions. Dee Dee shared her story and her opinions. I shared my story and my opinion. And I just thank you all for joining in on the conversation. It was a peaceful conversation. Even though we had opposing views at points, it was very peaceful. And that's what I like. I like people to be, I want everybody to be a free thinker. Nobody is pigeonholed to think how somebody else thinks because you're on their platform. As long as it's respectful.
Thank you.
You can always voice how you feel about something. And I'm not a person because I'm opinionated. So I'm not a person to tell you to have my same opinion and you can't voice. As long as it's respectful, peaceful conversation. I love those type of conversations all the time because you can learn from each other. You can, things that Dee Dee said that I was able to learn from in my way of thinking. So, I enjoyed the conversation. I enjoyed you all. It's 11 o'clock, y'all. Y'all got any last thoughts?
I'm gonna go ahead and catch that replay. As a fellow free thinker, I definitely appreciate being able to have a free conversation where everybody has different opinions, and having a different opinion is not seen as disrespect. It's just a different opinion. So I'm definitely gonna go back and catch that replay for sure.
Thank you. The first we started off on my page is under, you'll see like Lexi. What's his name? Chris and Lexi, and then we went to Love Seen Heard page and continued the conversation on her page at night. So if you all didn't catch it, I hope that you all catch it, and I hope you all gain something from it. And I hope that we as women can continue to have open-ended conversations, and it's not any vitriol. It's just we're talking. We're just, everybody has their own mind, and everybody is able to say how they feel about certain topics. So,
I know you gotta go, Courtney, but I just want to thank everybody for the people who want to go back and look at it as well. If you have some thoughts, please put them in the comments, because this conversation is not ending. It's more to the conversation, and we can always continue the conversation. Somebody, just one last thing, somebody put a comment in last night talking about, what about the stepmother? Could it be that she could have been abused? I said, that's a whole new way of thinking. I never thought about her like that. See, I love stuff like that. Keep it coming. Because you'll get my mind working. Now I want to do content on how stepmothers can influence or have an influence, in their lives that make them treat stepchildren the way they do, or something like that. I'm working it out. So we need to dig deeper. We need to dig deeper and keep.
And we kind of touched on that. I think that a lot of times as parents, we don't see. I learned to unpack things because I knew as a parent I didn't want my kids to have to unpack a whole lot of stuff from me.
Boy. I'm still unpacking.
Right, I'm grown and still trying to unpack some stuff myself. So I didn't want my children to have that type of lifestyle. And I just think that sometimes we want perfect parents, and sometimes our parents have not healed from the things that broke their hearts. They're just to move on in life and continuing on in life, and they haven't. I expressed how I'm estranged from my mom currently. My mom was an addict. She's been clean for about 16 years. I'm very proud of her. My mom is extremely beautiful, extremely smart, but she does have issues that she never worked out. And just to protect my peace, I don't allow that into my space. However, I always keep my heart open for her. I love her dearly. And I just know that she has to want to unpack those things. But my mom is dang near 70. So, I don't know if that day will ever come. But she, people... I told y'all she didn't meet her dad until she was her high school friend. Her dad went with her, a friend she met in high school, went with his mom, went with her mom, and that's how she met her dad. He's playing house and dad to some other children, and she doesn't even know him. So they're healing from things that that have broken their hearts as well. So I think we have to just learn what's peaceful, how to protect our peace. Sometimes loving from a distance is worth it. But, that's a whole different conversation. I have to go because it's 11:03. I love you, ladies. I'm so honored to have you all.
Thank you, Courtney. Have a good day.
Love you, Courtney. Thank you so much for having
y'all. Me. Thank y'all for coming up.
So I appreciate everybody. Y'all so much.
Thank you, everybody in the chat. Usually I try to go down the chat, shout everybody out. I don't have time this morning. I love y'all though. Just know that. Thank you. Thank you all for kicking it with me. Make sure that you always kick off your shoes, relax your feet, do something for yourself today. If it's just a walk, get some sun, grounding, plant your feet in the grass, whatever it is, take a bubble bath, whatever it is, read a nice book, whatever it is that keeps your day going. Make sure you take some time for yourself. I love you all. Thank you all for joining me. Until next time, I will see you guys later.